That's beautiful. It's super nice. I might make this my little intro clip where I pan here and then the music starts, which, by the way, I sing the music. You probably could tell. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the dragonborn will come. With a voice we'll Welcome back. I am a friendly pest, and this is Skyrim VR, which I'm playing on an Oculus Quest 2 streamed from my PC over Airlink. I have around 61 mods installed, and I quit playing this game because I was experiencing a crash shortly past this point. However, if you watched my Trover Saves the Universe episode this week, you'll see that I ran into an issue where my controllers are not compatible enough to make forward progress in the game, and it's inconvenient for me to try to set up a gamepad. So I'm done with Trover Saves the Universe, and I wanted some content for Wednesday, so I disabled some of the mods and finagled some things around, and I'm hoping it works this time. And we're going to strike off, and hopefully I'll be able to give you something to watch on your Wednesday. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully this doesn't crash. I did make some changes. We'll see. Because, to be fair, I really wanted to play this anyway. As I've never really played Skyrim before. And especially with all the Starfield hype right now, I kind of want to play a sandbox simulation RPG, which is what I think Bethesda does that nobody else really tries to do, where they try to create a world that works by its own mechanics instead of linear scripting. And that is the exact reason that these games are so janky. But it's also what makes them special and fun. So here we go. Hopefully this works out, because pretty disappointed in what happened with Trover. So there's my heal, which I'll probably get a guard yell at me. It doesn't look like I have a weapon equipped. So we're going to try to equip a weapon real quick. There we go. Okay. Oh, you scared me. I thought a guard was after me. I forgot she was with me. I took like a 4 week break from this game because of a crash I'm experiencing. So I don't really remember how to play. Bear with me. Most of these videos most of these games that I make content for on a weekly basis, I play them once a week, just so you guys don't miss anything that happens, and so you get a really accurate representation of what my experience was as I learned the game. Like, I don't want to practice the game and become a master and then just showcase that gameplay. Like, I want you guys to see as I progress. And if you compare, like, even up to my 4th episode probably of Into the Radius, and past that, to be honest, with my most recent episode of Into the Radius, you'll see the drastic improvement in my ability to handle the mechanics, my confidence to explore and deal with the mobs. I want to share that journey with you guys as I learn that stuff, so you don't just, like, if you pick up a game and you're frustrated because it's not intuitive for you, etc. and so on, watch me, and you'll see what I go through is pretty similar, and, you know, hopefully you're all better at games than I am. So this is a two-hander, because I can't cast. Before on my crash, a wolf would come over the rise. Must be around the next corner. Anyway, a wolf would walk out on a cliff, and then the game would crash. So hopefully I've resolved that issue by disabling the mods I disabled. And to be honest, I picked them out of a list of recommended mods. I don't even completely understand what they all do, and I'm not that experienced with modding. There's the wolf. Now, last time I would round this corner, he would advance and we would crash. I might have fixed it. I am absolutely delighted. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm absolutely delighted because I really want to play this game. I mean, look how beautiful it is in its own way. I say this online often. I don't know if you follow me there. What was that noise? That was a weird, like, echo inside my man cave. I don't know. Very peculiar. Startled myself. I say this online a lot anyway. I would punch my sister in the face for VR support, proper VR support, on launch with Starfield. That would be amazing. And I'm not just saying that. I'll do it. I don't want to do it, but I will. If that's what it takes, I'll punch her right in the face to get the thumbnail. I am so sorry. I forgot the A-fooses. I forgot I even had a shout. That's good to know. You did good. Are you coming? Hey. Hey, you did great. You did really great. You did an awesome job. I couldn't have done it better myself. Yeah, don't get nervous. Let's go. Come on. I don't generally have companions in games like this because I don't want them to die. Quick. How do I get to the journal? Here we go. I don't want to go to the Greybeards. Bring the claw to Lucan. I believe Lucan is in this town. I hope so. Otherwise I walked out here and wasted all of our time for nothing. I'll tell you something I wouldn't mind to do. Like, I wouldn't mind coming in this game just to chill. Just to take it in. Like, kneel down by that little waterfall stream and chill out. This game has some ambience. You know, the music's fantastic. It's got a day-night cycle. I love a simulation RPG. That doesn't mean I don't have a lot of problems with some of the game design choices, or the way skills happen, or the way the NPCs get carried away, stuff like that. I'm not calling it a perfect game. Let me recenter myself. But I love the simulation RPG. It's why I loved Red Dead Redemption 2 so much. Probably my favorite game ever. And I'm not just saying this. I'd punch my little sister in the face for VR support in Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't want to, but I will if I have to. That would be amazing. That would be probably my favorite game. I would just play that game. I wouldn't play anything else. I would just... Is this my objective? Is that why that door is marked?
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures,
Relax.
no theatrics, no
Relax.
thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. I hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Well, you're welcome. I would like to sell my stuff and things.
Thank you so much for taking you and
Quiet.
me. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
All right. Let's see. How do I get to sell? Is this sell? I think this is sell. I gotta get rid of my heavy stuff. I'll probably greatly regret selling a bunch of this stuff. But I honestly, I'm just playing the game to have fun. I'm not interested in playing it well. Oh no! I didn't mean to sell that. It'll work out. I thought I had to hit the button more than once because I had more than one thing to sell, which those did. I don't even want any arrows. I can't sell those apparently. We didn't lock up, did we? Did we lock up?
All right, then.
What happened?
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Okay, well. I don't even know how I got the quest to bring that guy the claw. Like, I don't remember. I'm okay with it. I'd really like to find this Redguard woman. I know she's back in that Whiterun. I'm gonna do that because I'm just in the mood to do some side stuff before I push on, and I'm really in this game to enjoy the experience more than I am to push the story, and maybe I'll push it more later. See, that looks awesome. Like, I understand it's not the sharpest or most well executed thing, but in VR it looks great. I enjoy it. I enjoy the atmosphere. I'm glad this is working. I better save. System. The mouse thing they got going on here. They're quick saving. I've said this before. Always trust quick save. Always trust quick save. Always trust autosave. They'll never let you down. Never in the history of gaming has a gamer been let down by autosave or quick save. And if something were to happen, well, I've done that whole spiel. I'm not going to do the whole joke again. Previous episode, if you want to hear my little lecture on autosave, quick save. But I think it's funny. I'm not going to do it again because, I mean, we don't tell the same jokes every day. I think that's going to happen eventually regardless, but we don't have to do it on purpose. By the way, for some reason the other day I was reminded, when I was young I had an inner ear problem. And I think it was during editing one of my videos that I punched myself in the head. No? Oh, they're up there. Those rabbits, by the way, hanging inside his shop were fairly realistic considering the age of this game. We'll crack on. Anyway, I noticed editing a video, because I'd tipped my head a little bit to the side. When I was young, I had an inner ear problem. And for whatever reason, I could not tell when my head was straight up and down, right? So I would stand and try to concentrate and figure it out. And then, I know that's an odd thing, right? But I couldn't tell, and I would walk around like this. And I was trying to keep my head straight, I just couldn't tell. Went to a doctor and everything.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Why you all red-eyed?
In the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Okay. Yeah, but you're like creepy looking, dude. You're... Okay. Let's check our map. I've never seen him before. I mean, now that I've played this game much, because I haven't. Northeast. Is there even a damn compass? Okay. We'll work on this side quest. We'll get this side quest knocked out, because I got a lot of editing this week, especially since my Trover episode didn't work out. Adjust my headset a pinch. I'm going to start doing some product reviews on some of the accessories I have for this headset, by the way. I feel like I've got enough use with them that I can give you a really good, honest take on whether or not I like them. Because I have the Bobo... I don't want to say the name because I always get it confused. It seems like a lot of Quest accessories are like obnoxious set of numbers and letters or names that I'm not familiar with, not natural to my tongue, and thus I have trouble remembering them. Anyway... The accessories I've got on my Quest, it's not a stock Quest. I've got a aftermarket strap that has a Halo support style forehead strap, and it has an expansion battery on the back to improve my playtime. And I highly recommend both of those. And then I also have a vented face interface with an aftermarket cushion that I also really like. I will do full product reviews on those in the future as I want to add content, and I've got some other things up my sleeve I'm wanting to start. So hopefully you guys like me at least somewhat enough to be interested in the fact that I plan on producing even more content than I am now, and that'll be fun for me. I don't know if it'll be fun for you. Once I get this little side quest done, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's the Trover thing took a lot out of me, and I also recorded my Half-Life Alyx episode today. Plus, I had a fairly strenuous work week, so I'm a little beat down, to be honest. Also, I found this bargain bin store I like to shop at. In this week's score, I might do a video on this. This week's score was a mannequin head. And that sounds ridiculous, but my dog absolutely hates it. And I won't do it much, right? Because I don't want to stress him out. But I also didn't know what was in the bag. Like, I bought a random bag of crap. And when I opened it, one of the things in there was a mannequin head, right? So give me some credit. It's not like I bought this head with the intent to scare my dog. But he immediately took, like, vicious interest in it, so I had to shake it at him and make it growl. And he went completely ballistic, and now he wants it dead. So that was hilarious. Made my day. That was the item of the week from the bargain bin store. Maybe I'll even include a picture of it. It's actually, like, a fairly nice mannequin head. It's not hideous or uncomfortable to look at. The hairs, I mean, pretty good for mannequin hair as far as I know. Believe it or not, I don't have a ton of experience with mannequin hair. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't expect that. Somebody like me, you would just assume that I had a tremendous amount of knowledge when it comes to the hair of mannequin heads. Actually not the case. Let's solve this quest. The nice thing about that last quest is I had an objective marker right on a door. Why are you so cranked up? You don't have to be ready to kill. How do I zoom in on, like... I gotta figure this out. I still have not mastered this game's mechanics. Hey, somebody chopping wood. Good jab. Don't say something, you bastard. I don't know. Like, I don't see an objective marker.
Oh. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
Okay. I think she's a red guard.
What do you need, handsome?
I like food and fires. This would be a fantastic... I would hang out here. This is the person.
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately. Quickly, come
Very
with
well.
me.
Very well. Sally forth. I like birds. Hey, chill out. Let me through. Let me through. You're...
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
I sit on his duff, drinking and eating. Security around here sucks. It's unsafe for anybody to do any...
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me?
Wait a minute.
You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
Surely
I
we can
mean
talk.
it.
Can we
I'll
talk?
cut you in half.
Can we
So
talk?
the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? Then I need your help, and there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city. I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am. My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in Hammerfell. The men who are looking for me, the Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust. Find me the moment the Alakir are taken care of.
Okay.
This is a local favorite, and One of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh,
I hate this
once
song.
was a hero named
Name Ragnar the Red.
riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles in gold he had made.
Not my favorite.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Yeah, not my favorite one. I love the bard songs. I love bards in general. Like, I've got it.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son? Hmm? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart.
I'm
So
not
tell
afraid of
me,
you.
Battleborns,
No,
where
even
is
if you
he?
are my elder.
Where are you holding my Thorald?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's
I've got
my
a recipe for
prisoner.
venison stew that I want to try
Face it,
out.
coward.
Will you have
Your
venison
stupid
anytime
son
soon?
is dead. He
Sure.
died a
I'll be sure to bring
storm-cloaked
some
traitor.
back for you
And
next
you?
time I go hunting.
You best keep
Make
your
it
mouth
quick,
shut
or there might
before
be
you
a bowl
suffer
of
the
hot
same.
stew in it.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Hello, Friar dear. Lilith, always a pleasure. Just browsing, or were you looking for something particular?
Funny you should
All
ask.
I can think about is my son, my Thorald. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those Battleborn, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face. I just know it. I can feel it in my heart. You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
Perhaps. Okay.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm?
I spend a lot of time at the market stall
Yeah.
so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
I guess I gotta visit this lady before I go find the dude in prison so that I can help the Red Guard. And I'll probably get distracted by another side quest on the way to do that as well. So I apologize. This just...
Go cast your
Taking your time going to your damn house, aren't you? What's your name? Frelia. Frelia? Frelia. Seems like an awfully nice house for a frail old woman. Put your weapons away. I'd get in trouble if I had that stuff out. I'm the Thane.
Welcome to our home.
This is super nice.
What's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Averstein, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorald.
How do we know he's not spying for the battle?
This is amazing.
This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here.
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
I'll bust you up, buddy.
So, you're here to help?
Sure.
I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns, they know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help.
Okay.
Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Yeah, totally gonna do anything you need after you threaten me with an axe. I gotta find the prison, and then I'll figure out where their house. What? You can tell her to sit still somewhere. She's gonna get me killed. Now I'm confused about where I even am. honestly don't know where the prison is, so I have to find that. It's just luck that I stumbled into the Red Guard.
It's a shame, isn't it?
I struggle so much with NPC character names in games like this. You know, if they named them like people that live around me, it'd be real natural that I would remember them. Doug, Randy, Chris, Jerry,
Those bastards don't even have a wall.
even a Tom. I could probably memorize a Tom. I don't think the... I think that the prison is somewhere around here for some reason. That's pretty cool looking there, too. I'm gonna try to wrap this little... Ooh, that fell down. Try to get this wrapped up and then call it a night. I'm pretty worn out.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
Quit telling me what to do. Hey. Cool. I'm like being efficient today, which is not normally the case. Like I need to talk to... Are you...
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot...
I bet you...
You should talk to Adrian at the forge. What do you need?
I talk to prisoner or something. There he is. Hey.
Trouble?
No trouble.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'll be a different story.
What are you looking at?
Well, the camera's doing weird stuff, but I can still talk to him.
You have a death wish then? If you know that name, you must know to meet him would be to meet your end. But it seems we both have needs, friend. Perhaps we can help each other out. I have dishonored my brothers by being captured, and so they have left me here. My life with the Alakir is over now, but I have no wish to die in this god's forsaken land. If I can be released from prison, I may start over. See to that, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured. Kamatu always says, we're supposed to be the best of the best. 100 gold will secure my release. You can afford that, can't you? I suppose you'd better get the money into the hands of one of these guards. Because I was clumsy enough to be captured.
Okay.
Got to keep my... Fear not. Done. Convince him to stay out of the city while you're at it.
Okay. No, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Come on. Come on. Can't talk to you because you're way the hell in there, knucklehead.
You buy my way out of here, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Very well. Kamatu is west of Whiterun. It's an unassuming little cave called Swindler's Den. You realize if you set foot in there, you're never coming back. But that's your problem, not mine. Guard! My fine's been paid, now set me free!
Okay. Kill Kamatu. Tell the Red Guard woman. Mission accomplished. West of Whiterun. Cave, Swindler's Den. Got the highlights. Yeah, little air link there. I got the highlights. I can manage that. I'm looking forward to it. Might tell Lydia to stay. Your name's Lydia, right? Yeah. Be easier to remember if she was a Susan, Betty, Carol, Karen, Tanya even. Tanya's a familiar name. Here's a little bit of trivia. What real-time strategy game, otherwise known as RTS, older PC title now, though it was probably on everything.
I work with my mother.
But good for you. Whatever.
They're saying it's because of this trouble with the Stormcloaks.
Let me see if I can get past all these people and then I'll finish my little trivia. Okay. There was a character in a real-time strategy game, an older PC one, named Tanya. Comment below and you know that game, then I will include your comment in the next video if I remember to do so. You're welcome.
I work for Bellathor.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Yeah, somebody took my sweet rolls. Bastard. People talk more crap in this game than GTA. It's crazy. Okay. Quick save. Map. Kill Kamatu. Lot way. That's west then. So that dude marked something that way? He said he was going to mark something on my map. I probably have to follow the quest line. But I'll go get Komatsu, and then I'll call it a game. I'll call it an episode. Because I am so tired, and this is going to be really lengthy by the time I get there. And I have chattered a ton. Feeling kind of dehydrated, to be honest. We'll crank on. This video will go up on Wednesday after my very poor effort at Trover Saves the Universe for the week, which will be very likely my last effort at Trover Saves the Universe, which is unfortunate. I really enjoyed the first episode I played of that game, not so much the second, and then the third one I ran into a wall. Like, unless I want to try to rig up a gamepad out in my man cave with my PC in the house, because I've got a Wi-Fi extender out here that I play my games, you know, over Airlink from my PC. So, like, I'm not convinced I could even get a gamepad working out here. Hey, look, the dragon bones are, like, flopping around for some reason. I killed a dragon over there once. Anyway, it's just really not practical for me to get a gamepad. I was like, maybe it's easy to hook a gamepad to a Quest 2. Maybe I'll do a little research on that. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that'll convince me. Look at that giant mammoth thing. Wow, there's a lot of stuff out here I don't know. I'm looking forward to exploring this world a little bit. Like I started Skyrim back in the day, but I didn't get very far. That was even like on the 360. And I never really played it. So, in most of the time, this will be my first time experiencing something in this game, or it's been long enough that I've totally forgotten it. Which doesn't actually take all that long with me. Like, I literally watched a movie the other day with my wife. No. I watched it somewhere else, and then I went to tell her about it, and she told me that we had watched it together, and I had just forgotten the entire thing. Which is a little unsettling, to be honest. So, I'm trying to make sure I get the map right here. Okay. This dude's way out here. I wonder if he's anywhere near as dangerous as that dude seemed to think he was. One thing to keep in mind, because my weapon is technically a two-hander, even though I fight with it with one hand because VR, I can't heal when I have that weapon out. So I gotta make sure I'm at full health before I go whipping out that axe. But I do have my shout that I really haven't tried in combat. Those guards or bandits, or I mean, that's a really crappy fort if they are guards. That thing doesn't look friendly. They're not. Come on in. I know, like, look at that. Like, the mechanics in this are not amazing. That was still pretty fun. Especially with the little foos in there. Yeah, I like that. I'm looking forward to finding these bandits and taking care of them. This is pretty. This is a nice spot. I gotta rest my weary legs for a minute. Hang on just a second. Let's just take this in. What was that over there? Like a duck laying down? Let's just take this in for a minute and appreciate it for what it is. Like, this is what VR does that other games... Well, look at that. Oh, it's a mud crab. Okay. I thought it was like a duck that fell over. That was a bad guess. There's another mud crab. Well, you're kind of running the serenity of the situation. Okay. I could just hang out in VR. It's actually a little warm in here right now. That hurts the mood maybe some, but... Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Is this the cave? I feel like this could be... I don't think it's the cave. Where am I? Dang! It is a long way to this Kamatu, bro. If I can get through this peak, or if I'm gonna have to walk all the way around it, that'll... Like, what I wind up doing is trying to climb it and waste a bunch of time and then have to walk around it anyway. Tell you what, the music's still excellent in this. Kind of the only way I want to play now. It's like, why can't they just make everything have good VR support? And I mean like natively too. I don't mean like some cabbed on poor version that the player base has to mod to make in some semblance of a decent VR experience. I mean, like, it would be really cool if engines became flexible enough to add VR support in a way that didn't really hurt development time, but also would allow people like me that are really enthusiastic about VR right now to experience it. Because I love it. This is crazy how far I was like, I might cut out for you guys the part where I travel back, to be honest, because... Well, I'm definitely going to run out of things to say, and you're going to be bored to death just watching me walk tremendous distances. Holy crap, where is Kamatu? Oh no. It's this way. Thank God for the map, or I'd never find it. Like, this hideout's a good ways out here for a video game. Most of the time in a video game, it's like, oh, he's out to the west, and he'll literally be like 300 feet outside of town. What killed all the... Well, I mean, I guess they're just so big and they have to die eventually. And if nobody's using the bones for anything, then it makes sense that if they live in this area that you're gonna find bones. Okay, I gotta be getting close. Is it that way? Yes, it's this way. Please don't be escorted by an angry giant. There's a giant down there. I do not want to piss with him. From what I remember, those are not a good idea to piss with. I might, if I like find this cave, get off me. Find this cave, clear this cave, call that an episode instead of even going back to talk to, whatever her name was. The Red Guard in hiding. Because I am just that, hey, there's a flag. That's probably the damn secret lair that they've marked well with a flag. Because that's what you do. This is probably Swindler's Den. Clear this, call it an episode. Old Pest needs to eat and lay down.
Hey.
What up, bro?
Okay. Wonder what's it...
Now ain't this a surprise?
Dang! Nice job. Why not? Ooh, cheese. How do I loot it? That's how. Okay, well, let's get these guys. Let's get these guys. This is gonna be fun. Especially the way she's kicking ass. Why do you always, like... What up? What up? How's... Ow! I'm gonna get to you. Dang, I'm gonna get encumbered real quick. Gotta loot this other one. What do we got here? Nordmed. I hear whispers. Up there, maybe. I'm not gonna loot everything until I leave. Like, it looks like that's probably the damn exit to the cave. So... These mobs are so weak. Ow! They don't do any damage though. So I'm even playing this on normal. I'm okay with it. Like, I'm having fun. Like, this game doesn't... Like, I tell you a great sword mechanic game, Legendary Tales, which I have several episodes up you can check out, even some good co-op episodes. That has great sword play. Because you can parry and block. You can't really do that in this. But, it's okay. Hey. Whoa. Leave her alone. Come back here. No, 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 no. No, no. Leave her alone. You alright? I can't see your health. I was trying to loot these gold coins and I was failing. Seems like I can really only loot this way with my axe out. Like, the game expects me to have an axe in my hand. And that's probably because being able to holster these is a mod. So, I better make sure I clear the mobs next time because Lydia took some damage. Oh, look at that. That's kind of sad. Wanted a drink on his deathbed. Didn't get it. What would you want on your deathbed, honestly? Like, that's a horrendous thought. If you're gonna have... I'm not gonna read that. I'll just see if it improves my stats. It did. If you can have one, like, physical pleasure, drink, food, whatever, I'm not gonna limit it. What would you want on your deathbed? Because me... I would be so stressed out about the fact that I was about to die that I really don't think I could enjoy anything. I think what I would want as a physical pleasure on my deathbed is to not die. I accidentally axed myself somehow, I guess, or a trap got me. There was probably a trap there and I didn't see it. Oh, this is going to go terribly. Pretty sure I've got the stupid, like, swim mod on. Let's see what you got to say.
Stay your hand, warrior. What do you need? She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other noble houses discovered her betrayal, and she fled. They want her brought back alive. The resistance against the Dominion is alive and well in Hammerfell, and they want justice.
Dang.
Of course. Senpai, what is it that she's calling herself these days? Shazra? Sadia? One of those, correct? Did she appeal to your sense of honor? Your greed? A more base need, perhaps? It doesn't matter. No doubt she's convinced you that she's the victim. But do you know why we pursue her? Assassins? No, nothing so crass. Sadia, as you know her, is wanted by the noble houses of Tanith for treason. We were hired to see her return to Hammerfell for her crimes. You can help us with that. And make sure no one else gets hurt. She trusts you, at least to some extent. She sent you after us, and has no reason to think that you'd do anything other than that. Convince her that we'll be coming for her, and she needs to leave. Lead her to the stables outside Whiterun. We'll be waiting to take her into custody. I'll gladly share a portion of the bounty in return for your efforts in seeing proper justice done.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know who to trust. And it's probably the wrong decision, but I'm going to protect her just in case this guy's manipulating me, because I don't know, right? I don't know. He's probably telling me the truth. But I could see, like, leading her out there and then it wind up being a trap and I'm not going there. That ain't going to happen to me.
I'd hoped that we could avoid having to kill. Very well then. If that's the way you want to play it. Never should have come here.
Nope. Get away from Lydia. Get away from Lydia. I feel bad about it because I don't know. I really hope these guys were actually the bad guys. If not, we just did a really bad thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you weren't bad people. If you were actually good people, it was a really horrible thing I did. But man, that's why video games are great. I don't know. Like, I could have saved, right? I have friends that do that, by the way. They just save everything. And then if they don't like the result of whatever quest, they load their save and they do it the other way. And I understand why. But to me, this is part of the experience. Having to make that decision, having to live with the consequences, that's part of what makes this fun for me. And if I was wrong, maybe I'll play this again someday. But either way, I get to experience the emotions of having been manipulated or not been manipulated or figured out or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want that crap. I really just like running up and hacking stuff with my axe, and it works super good, so I'm alright with it. Anyway, that was fun. A bit easy. And I'm playing this on normal, so I don't really understand why I'm just blowing through everybody. But I'm okay with it also. Since you can't really block and parry and stuff in this game, I'm not all that interested in being challenged. Because, well, that's nice. That's real nice. It's real pretty. We're going to stop here. We're going to stop here because I got to go all the way back to town. And then she's going to be like, ha ha ha, outsmarted. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That's beautiful. It's super nice. I might make this my little intro clip where I pan here and then the music starts, which, by the way, I sing the music. You probably could tell because I also included that in the first episode. I make all my music for my intros, which means I got to try this again. I got to make this will be my little intro clip. Super nice. It's beautiful, actually, in its own way. The music's spot on, too. Okay, I'm going to call it right here because I got a long way to go back to town. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm glad it's working again because I want to play it, so I'll probably make this my Wednesday slot. But I'm hoping to play some co-op games with a friend, like I said, and I will mix those in my Wednesday slot as well. Half-Life will remain on my Monday slot until I can finish that damn game, and then I'll come up with something else. But I want to finish that game, and then for now, I'm having a ball with Into the Radius. That'll remain my Friday slot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know, a lot of walking, a lot of talking, and then the odd encounter with the Trover not working. Anyhow, great time. I really enjoyed this particular play session. Looking forward to seeing whether I was right to suspect they were manipulating me or not. And I won't know that until next week when I play again. So, I'm going to wrap it up. Hopefully this made your Wednesday a little better. Hopefully hanging out with me is fun for you. Even a tiny percent of how much it is fun for me to play these games and make these videos and share them with you guys. So I appreciate you for watching, commenting, supporting this tiny channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for that. Have a nice day. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice wielding power.